prayer? What does it look like? What does it sound like? How long should I pray? What should I pray for? These were all the questions that I had a few years ago. And to be honest with you, I couldn't even pray longer than 5 minutes or 10 minutes every other day or once a day or however I was doing it. And my mentor came to me a few years after that, and he was like, I need you to pray for 1 hour every day for 30 days. And I realized later on that in order to build a habit or break a habit, it takes about 30 days, And so I applied that method and I started praying for 1 hour every day for 30 days. And I really saw how God just changed the things in my heart and changed my own desires. And even in prayer, how my prayer language would change and my worship language would change. And of course, I'm gonna talk about how. And so, for instance, in prayer, of course, I was thanking the Lord, asking God for this, asking God for that, asking God to heal my body, asking God to heal my family members, do this for this friend, different things like that. And so as I'm talking to God every day, I started to realize that I could do more in prayer. Like there was more I could talk about. It was more that, this relationship could do for both sides of the table, not just for me, but for God and what God can say to me and different things. And so, I started singing, it was different times where I would play my guitar, even and just sing to the Lord, and God would sing to me and God would talk to me sometimes too. And it's just amazing because it really just showed like a true friendship, a true relationship. Think of it like, if you have somebody special in your life, or if you have a special friend, it was literally that type of moment with God, like every day. So you got the King of Kings, the King of the God of gods, Alpha and Omega, literally talking to you, literally having a relationship with you. And when I thought about it, it was like, wow, Lord, you're my friend as well as my King. Lord, you're my friend, but you have all these riches and glory, and you're seated above all and different things like that. And that's what really made me happy. And that's what really made me just run into his presence every day. And so after I got those things and after I saw God move, it just created this hunger to just pray and pray more and just spend time with God. And that's what prayer is really all about, just spending time with God. And yes, there's power in prayer. You can break chains in the spiritual realm and do this and do that in prayer. But prayer is simply just to have a relationship and to talk to God, to commune with him, to, share different things and share with God your cares and your desires, and for God to even tell you, the will that he has for your life and different things like that. And so even in prayer, and let me tell you how powerful prayer is. It was a time where I was in prayer and God was just like knocking on my heart. And, there was even times where I would do this one night and I would pray the next day, still with that thing, fresh in my mind. And I'm like, Lord, I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned. And God was like, nope, just seek me first. Keep praying every day. Just seek me and I'll take care of it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not really, asking for this thing every day, but the Lord told me to trust him. And so I started trusting him, and I started to realize that the more I was in prayer, the more those things were falling off. Because this is a little tip about God. This is a little sneak peek for what you will experience. When you're in the presence of God, demons, the enemy, those evil things, whatever, can't dwell in his presence because he's so holy, he's so righteous. They don't like God that much. They don't like him at all, probably. But they can't dwell in his presence. So if those things are attached to you, because you're in that secret place with God, because you're in that special place, those things are gonna let go of you. Those things are gonna, let you go. And of course, God is gonna fight the battle for you because he's super dope, he's super strong. But just showing you how powerful prayer is, you continue to see God and his kingdom, and he adds that special touch of those things letting go, and that secret place being found between you and God. So there's power in prayer. And even praying for an hour a day really spoke to me because it really helped me give God his time back. He constantly would, watch over me and put breath in my body 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And I'm like, man, I can't give God 1 hour of my time. I give 2 hours to Facebook and Instagram now I think it's funny because Apple has this new thing where they'll send you like, you know, screen, whether they'll screen record or they'll send you like, you know, reference of how long you've been on your phone. And once I see all those hours, it's like, ouch, like, dang, I've been on my phone this long all day. But surely I can give God some time. So I want to encourage you guys, give God some of his time back, number one. Number two, build that relationship with God. He's your friend and king. He's not just the God that wants to have this distance, you know, between, you know, you and his throne. He wants that close, intimate time with you. And in that close, intimate time, there are treasures forevermore. He will give you life and that much more abundantly. And y'all, yo, it's super dope being God's friend. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He's my best friend. He's like the greatest thing that I could have ever, you know, came upon or found, or greatest person I could ever talk to. And so as I found this treasure, I'm going to share this treasure with you. I encourage you to build this lifestyle of prayer, because it's going to make you super dope. It's going to make you super amazing, super successful, not just in the spiritual, but in the natural. And I declare and decree that your best days are ahead of you. Woo! And I'm getting super excited, so I'm going to get out of here. But have a great day. Build this lifestyle of prayer, and most of all, a relationship with God.